So polling is underway now. 650 constituencies will elect their members of parliament through the course of their choices made today. About 46 million registered voters. Not of course all will vote, but there is expected to be a substantial turnout in this election. The trend appears rather clear. It is almost certain now that Rishi Sunak's Conservative government will be voted out. There are in fact questions whether Rishi Sunak will be able to save his own seat in Richmond North. The poll group Savannah has said that that seat is too close to call. Were Rishi Sunak to lose his position not just as PM but as MP, that of course would be a devastating blow for him. But really a lot of Conservative heavyweights are very likely to fall in this election. A number of people who have been cabinet ministers, Jeremy Hunt for example, who was the Chancellor of the Exchequer, and several others are expected to lose their seats. Starmer, leading the Labour Party, is on a high, and he has stayed steadily on a high from the time the elections were called or even earlier. The opinion polls have put Labour distinctly ahead, and that has not changed, which suggests that most voters had made up their minds even before the election was called. Since the election was called, Rishi Sunak has taken a number of missteps. He left the D-Day celebrations too early. There have been scandals around bets placed by senior members of the cabinet on the election dates. There have been a number of issues where he's really been on the back foot, and clearly he has not done himself a favor even by way of organizing the party to field candidates convincingly. The party itself has not been in place, in a good enough place certainly, to contest the election on a firm footing. It is looking a bleak day for Rishi Sunak and for the Conservatives.
I think a bit more stability, fewer of these, dirty politics from the Tories. So hopefully things get cleaned up a little bit. But I think it's time for change.
Ecstatic. They have got to get out. We've got to get rid of them. 14 years is way too long. At this point, it doesn't even matter. But I mean, the Labour obviously predicted to win. Personally, I prefer the Greens, but the Conservatives have got to go. They've just done so much damage, and they should have never even been there in the first place. And at this point, my anger is just not even. I can't even put it into words.
I don't think we'll see much of a change, to be honest. We're irrespective of which government we get, right? They've all got the same policies pretty much.
Yeah, I'm voting Labour. It's actually a new constituency, so I think probably it is going to go Labour. I've been a Labour voter basically since I could vote. I'm feeling excited. I feel like it can only get better, right?
Yes, there is not much to change if you look on the parties, right? So some of them, both of them do few promises, but I don't think they can fulfill what they promise to the public.
We have 24 hours left. We do not surrender to Labour. We will fight for every vote. We will fight for our values, and we will fight for our vision of Britain. I can tell you, it is not over until the final whistle blows, my friends. And I can also tell you that this underdog will fight to that final whistle with your support. But look, we have urgent work to do, my friends, because at this point now we only have a day left to save Britain from the danger of a Labour government. I understand people's frustrations with me, with our party, but I say this: tomorrow's vote is not a by-election. It's not a referendum about the past. It's a choice about the future of our country. A choice that is going to have severe consequences for each and every family if we get that choice wrong.
Every single vote has to be earned. We have to go out there and make the case. Change only happens if you vote for it. And imagine, imagine a different future. Friday morning, a Labour government elected in. We've changed our party. We're a changed Labour Party. We are asking for the opportunity to change our country and put our country back in the service of working people. If you want change, you have to vote for it. Vote Labour tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.